What's up guys, it is Jordan from Monster Motoring here, and we got a problem. I've been having a problem with my car lately, the Mustang to be, specific. Yeah, can't even put it up here. Yeah, I've been having a problem with it lately where basically it'll just go and start to retard ignition, or it almost sounds like the spark plug is bad. Brings up the code in cylinder 1, and I'm asking my group of, it's called Let's Break Some Ecoboost. Don't worry about the name. And they said that it's water ingestion. So that prompted me to make a video today of just how, let me not say that. I was gonna say just how terrible the Ecoboost is, but it's a great car. More of a video of, a buyer's guide to Mustang Ecoboost, because you can't just buy these cars and expect them to work off the lot. That's not reality. So yeah, give me 1 second. Let me get up to the garage and I'll see you guys then. All right, out the garage now. Just got here, and without further ado, let's start. Put my camera here. See what I'm saying. Alright, basically, so I'm just bending down right now because I have you propped up on this Miata that's sitting here. My buddy's Miata is here. But yeah, so basically Mustang Ecoboost, my first car, I got it to get something that's reliable to replace my 2008 Range Rover HSE. I gotta say, terrible truck. One of the most terrible vehicles I think I've driven in my entire life. Not in terms of features and powers, but in terms of reliability, it was terrible. But yeah, so got this thing back in 2017 in August. I think like the 12th or the 13th. And it was trouble from the time I got it. Not gonna lie, it was fun, but it was trouble. So I'll show you that right now. Yeah. Alright guys, so by now I've already caught all these clips, and you've probably just seen my car driving around and making a bunch of weird sounds that I'm sure you already know that doesn't sound right. I've been having a problem with my car for a while now. It started when I put spacers on the car. The spacers are off now, that's why I haven't shown you guys. So what spacers basically do, they make your car wider. With my car, since it was the first year, the independent suspension on the Mustang, instead of the wheels going like this, pivoting on the middle of the wheel like this, it's going like this, pivoting on the end, which is causing it to basically hyperextend itself. So that's been causing me a lot of problems. And then the whole fact this car has been driven like a daily driver, like a car is supposed to be driven, especially an Ecoboost. It's just been causing problems. So it was actually pretty funny. I don't know, there's a lot of issues originally with the suspension. I don't know, my eyes are red right now because I'm staring almost at this car and it's reflecting back up. But yeah, there's a lot of issues with the suspension, and I got all of it replaced within my first 6 months of having my car. And then my exhaust fell off, the mid pipe for it. And then what else? We had a turbo blow. Had multiple intakes changed because of multiple reasons. and I'll show you a couple clips right now that, keep in mind, I made a brand around this car called Teen Boost, and it was good for a while, and it just started giving too much trouble. Hey guys, so it's been a long time coming, but back. We got all new lights, new fender, hood. How nice it looks. Shiny and looks great. I still got to clean it up just a little bit because there is some, I don't even know what it is. It's like some little white spots all over here, but that's easy to get rid of. I'll just give it a detail, but I'm just happy to have her home. I mean, like, you know how long it's been without a car, well, without this car. It's just, I'm happy to have her home. I'm having some parts dropped off to my house soon, make it start looking, you know, presentable. Just keep updated with what I'm doing, and there's gonna be some big stuff, so stay tuned, guys. So then I tasked myself for some reason with trying to upgrade the car in different ways, like wheels, spoiler, putting a banner on it, and all looked great. Couldn't really do anything about it because car kept breaking down. I went through a transmission. I went through a drive shaft. I went through a differential, 2 axles. I went through a motor just recently. So there's some things you gotta watch out for. So number one of things you gotta watch out for with this car, you really gotta keep up with all the maintenance and make sure you're not lugging the motor down. A big, like, almost meme around this car is Ecoboost, which catastrophic failure of rod going straight through a block, or a rod coming up through the block, or going straight down, or just like blowing up in general.
She's fine. She's not going home. She's fine. She's literally fine. She's not going home. She's perfectly fine. Why'd you even say that? She's totally fine.
So don't lug it down, especially, you know, 2,500 RPM, 5th gear, floor, that type of pull. Don't do that. That's a no-no. What else? Make sure you're always using the right gas, especially if you're tuned. I see so many issues with people that are like, I'm on a 91 tune, but is it okay if I do 89 octane in it? It's not okay. Don't do that. Yeah, we're looking at stuff like, you know, I want to put a big turbo on it, but usually, you know, with these other JDM cars from back then, like, you look at the Toyota Chaser, the ECU, if you put a bigger turbo on it, and you put an external wastegate or whatever, it can compensate for the boost, it can compensate for the bigger turbo, up to a point. Newer cars, and especially the Ecoboost, it doesn't do that. So, don't do that. Make sure you're always tuned for whatever. Big thing, intercooler. These charge temps get up to like almost 200 degrees on like a hot day. And I can attest to that because that used to be me when I had my car. Heat soak forever. It'd be making like 100 horsepower. And well, you can't get up the line. The car's being extra loud for some reason, and you know, all of that. You don't want that. And then, you know, you gotta do preventive maintenance, like a catch can. Get one for passenger and driver side, because the amount of carbon buildup in these motors is just insane. But yeah, let's continue somewhere else. Another thing to watch out for, I got my car as a rental car. Don't do that. Think about how you drive a rental car when you get one, and then think about the next person that gets it, and think about how terrible it is when you finish with the car. Because I know you guys don't drive those things easy.
Oh dear, I've run into the white cliffs of Dover, literally. Still, could be worse.
You don't drive it like it's your own car. You know that you have to give it back in 3 days or a week or whatever. I'm talking to you. Yeah. Don't buy a rental car. Another thing. Shout out to Throttle real quick. So last video they put a comment saying that I need to get a wider lens. I really did, because I don't know if you saw the last video, but it was like right here, like it was like I had my face right here in front of the frame the whole time, and it's just that was no bueno. So shout out to you guys, really helped me with that. I got a new lens. So